Aloha, students. So, the next part of our Excel basics project is look at the bottom. Well, let me bring this over. Is look at the bottom here. We had the sum it up, right? We've gone over that. We had the percent basics, where we took the house price, the interest rate, multiplied the interest rate by the house price, got the interest. Then we did wonder of the universe, where we did the same thing. We took our PlayStation price, the interest rate, that we translated that to dollars. How much we're going to pay every year to borrow that money, right? And then we found that if we keep that for like 30 years, we're going to end up paying millions and millions of dollars if we're not making any payments. But on the amortization table, we are actually making payments. Okay. Now, I've taught you guys enough Excel stuff that I don't want to just tell you exactly how to do it, but this is what it looks like. So I'm gonna show you what I expect from you. I expect exactly this. I want to go all the way down to 2053, so that's 30 years of payments. Okay, and I want the original price. Really, this is called principal, guys. You should call it principal. So principal is how much you owe. It's like what you paid and then how much you owe as over time. And so let me show you the guts of this. What's going? Oh, principal. We have an interest rate, okay, and just like the ones before, we have the interest we paid this year, okay, right there. Just like the wonder of the universe and the percent basics. Then here in the monthly payment, I have a formula. Whoa, I should have a formula. It equals this guy divided by 12 because it's in 12 months, right? Oops, my bad, my bad. Sorry, that's the interest. Oh, sorry, the monthly payment, no formula. Sorry, the monthly payment, you're just going to change your monthly payment and see what happens. So, for example, if I do like a $3,500 payment, watch what happens. All the First of all, notice I want your sheet to do this. When I change how much I'm going to pay every month, I want all of these to change. Okay, how do you think I'm doing that? Look, I'm gonna give you a clue. Look at my formula. Look at my formula. Look at this one. So I'm gonna give you a clue on what do you think I did. This is D2 right here. All right. If you need help, come see me. But the short of it is, if I enter something there and push enter, everything below should change. Notice how things are recalculated. Okay, so check this out. This payment I know is too low. Why? Because the next year a little bit of money's coming off, but then over time, like I'm never paying this off. After 30 years, I haven't whittled away the principal. I haven't whittled away the what I owe, right? So I got to do a bigger payment. So let's try like 4,500. Woo! Oh, that's too much. 45,000, 4,500. Now look, as time goes on, as 30 years go on, I'm paying the principal is getting smaller and smaller. Notice at first it's not. At first it stays kind of like I still owe a lot, right? But over time, all of a sudden in year like 19, in 2041, all of a sudden things start like whittling away a little bit more extremely. And then you can see here in 2046 is the year I pay it off. And how can I tell? Because in 2047, now I'm in the negatives, meaning now the bank would pay me, right? If I kept paying that amount, but that's not how it works. Um, okay, so this you're going to be able to adjust. We have the principal, the interest rate, the interest money this year, your monthly payment, which you're going to change, and then everything else needs to change so you can see when the house is going to be paid off. Then we have our yearly payment right here, which is just 12 times that. I don't know why we really. Oh, yeah. I'll show you why we need that. Okay. The reason we need that is because check this out. The next year, think about what I owe. I'm going to highlight this. This is an important part. Think about what I owe. There's that 645 I owe, right? Plus, look at, I think that's purple. Let me zoom in for you guys. Let me zoom in. I really want you to see this. Okay, so let me highlight this formula for you. The orange is that principal plus the purple, because I owe that 645 grand, but I also owe about 42 grand in interest to borrow that money, right? But I have paid 60 grand because I did 5,000 each month for 12 months. Okay? That 60 grand is just this times 12. Okay. So again, I owe the principal plus I owe that interest, but I have paid 60 grand, so I'm going to take that off. See how I'm subtracting it here, guys? Okay. Then once I have that down, notice I just copied that, and it's doing the same here. It's taking from the same things here. Oh, Emily. Oh, and you guys can see year after year, it's doing the same thing. In 2025, the way this calculation comes is I'm looking back at the year before, how much I owed, how much interest I paid that year, minus how much I paid, and that goes all the way down, and that's how, and that, whoa, and that's how we can see how much is left year to year whenever I change my payments. There you go. All right, so that's what I want you guys to do for this part of the project. Please see me if you need any help. But this is going to be like a Friday thing. So, yeah, see me on a Friday, not during a normal day because you're behind on this.